mind is going on, who is this David that we are talking about? Who is this man that God, in his own majesty, decided to single him out and say things concerning him will never be a waste? And you can find that it's not only in the Old Testament that this message or this verse is spoken about. In Amos it is there, and in Acts of Apostles it is there, which means that it is both old and new. It is something that will not be forgotten. And it was the basis on which the apostles of old began to move in greater dimension to restore the glory of the church, to maximize the profit of the inheritance we receive in Christ, to shatter the various uphill tasks the enemy was putting, the stumbling blocks that were raised against Christianity from the time the apostles started. And it was this message that the apostle James brought up, that God had promised from the old times that he will restore the tent of David, and he will not joke with it. And I am asking, who is this David? What did God find in him to make him what others will look up to? What was God intending to restore through the ministry of this great man? What was that dynasty which he established? What was that thing? What happened to it? I'm sure ministers in this gathering have been hammering on various aspects of this. And I just want to mention a few things which maybe you will want to pick an aspect of the quality that was found in this man, so that issues about you as a person, God can also in his time say that things which you have done, things which you have sown and planted, will not be wasted. Man can labor, but there are labors that are in vain. Sometimes when I'm thinking about this country, and we are saying the labors of our heroes past shall never be in vain. And I'm asking the question, who are those heroes? What were their labors? I preached a sermon in this cathedral some years ago, and I was asking that question. And I took some of those people we thought or we are thinking are our heroes. I mentioned their names and said some of the things they did that put us in the condition we are today. And I was in a big soup, big trouble after the sermon, because they wanted to cut off my head. But my head is still where it is. And what I'm saying is that at the end of that, I said, I don't think we have heroes, so we are still looking for people that somebody will say, what these people have done will be restored, even if anything has happened. But we don't know who has done anything that need to be restored. If you examine, you get this person, talk about him, you say, no, we can't follow this man. You get another one, you talk about him, you say, no, we can't follow this man.